All right, so this is our tour of Fish Ranch, which was a great time just to see everything come together like that. And you get to see some tax tips in action.
Live tax tips. Look at Jaron pulling up here on the tractor, driving like a crazy man.
See, the tractor's very intuitive once you figure out the pedals. It's like great.
You got some tractor experience.
Different feet.
You're up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drive over? Yeah, all the way.
He did a great job. It's my favorite part of the property because I love my babies.
So, what breed of chickens do you recommend for people who are looking to get in that game?
So I like the Leghorn and the Americanas for the chicken. We only have Americanas right now. I don't have any Leghorns and some other mixed breeds. We did heritage turkeys to start, and there might be one other that's a mixed breed in there. Turkeys eat a lot. We did those for meat. They've been fine, but the chickens, we have 18 and we get about 10 to 12 eggs a day.
Wow. I remember growing up, we had chickens, and the ones with the naked necks, they do pretty well in the heat here in Arizona. Because I understand can be a big problem, chickens dying because of the heat. So you have to keep them cooled and you have to keep them in the shade all the time. Has that been a kind of an issue at the chicken?
They're in the shade and we have water. So I'll run like a swamp cooler or a mister during the hottest 2 months, and they do okay. But yeah, I'm trying to breed those turkins, the chicken neck things. We're trying to breed those with another white one that we have and see if we can get kind of a mixed breed. It'll be fun. See, that's turkeys coming out there. Those are females. The boys are called toms.
And you had a separate compartment for food, which I thought was good.
Keep it out of the rain, right? Yep. A guy by the name of Gary Kolstad built this, and we designed it specifically. It's got a storage room. You feed it. You put food in the tubes.
Got it.
And it lasts a while. That was just the house below that we kind of added on. Fruit trees, those are apple. Didn't think they'd do so well here. They have done fabulous.
And then what's with the wood chips? Is that good for the trees?
It is. So we dug a pit down, put sand in there, put wood chips over it, and we have just had fabulous luck with the apple trees. I thought only half of those would live. So, and they're right now, I mean, it's been about a month since we did this. There's apples everywhere.
Okay, and that helps, the wood chips in the sand help aerate the soil.
They do. I've got pine needles on there too. What we did on this grow house, the idea is using aquaponics. The pond water and the nitrates from the fish would feed the plants, and then the plants filter out the water and you pump it back into your pond, and you don't get gross mossy between aerating it and pulling nitrates out, cleaning it.
Gotcha.
You don't get ammonia buildup or any of that kind of stuff.
Which can probably smell if you don't.
Yeah, and it's just bad. The fish would die if you didn't do something. Like if you didn't plant or have a filter, your fish would die. So it's a good harmonious relationship between the fish and the plants.
Because if the fish die, then you can't have any fish tacos. That's one of the main.
That's the main
issue
thing.
with
Yeah,
that.
you're stuck. You're stuck having just tortilla.
And so then you intentionally made this garden area below ground, correct?
Yeah, as you'll see here in a minute as we go through it, it's dug down 4 feet and cinder block filled with concrete. The idea is that it's cooler during the winter or during the summer. During the winter, it holds the heat.
Okay.
The block does, and we'll have heaters and stuff in there.
Awesome.
It'll all be totally enclosed with, it's got wire now, but we have mesh that goes on it.
Gotta keep the sun out.
You gotta keep the sun out. LED grow lights only.
Awesome. And then a lot of it's lumber and that wire mesh on there.
I just can't get over how sexy that guy looks.
Which guy? The guy on the right?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's not
So
not
those
done
are
yet.
support beams there in the middle?
Yeah, we braced the roof probably 5 or 6 times more than we needed to, but shows you what a 2,500 gallon tank there feeds the whole house, the farm,
Wow.
60 plus fruit trees.
Okay.
These are some of the bigger fruit trees you could see out of the side there by the
Yeah.
pond.
And it's
Your
all
water tank, your well. Your well is, you
Yeah.
can't really see it because it's underground, but starting of the pond, I've actually put a layer of rock down with the clay.
awesome.
Just got filters to do, and we fill the pond up.
Do you think you'll put any mesh down at the bottom of the pond, or do you think the rocks will be?
No, I think the rocks with the clay should be good. We're going up here to the pickleball court.
Oh yeah.
Tell us about your pickleball adventures.
Yeah. So with the pickleball court, yeah, so I play a pretty aggressive pickleball. For anybody who, we were talking about maybe starting a side hustle, as I could be a pickleball coach.
Pickle LLC.
The
The King Pickle.
the aggressive pickle
The Aggressive Pickle
LLC.
LLC.
And if you do have a side hustle, always remember to get that started with an LLC so you can write off expenses. Watch our previous videos on starting and running a business, because that can be very advantageous for your taxes.
We don't want to pay taxes.
We definitely don't want to pay taxes. You're allowed to avoid taxes, but you're not allowed to evade taxes. That's what I learned in my class. So then here to the backyard. And I feel like the backyard has a really nice look to it. Like it's all very tied in and
Yeah,
enclosed.
A lot left to do. That's the greenhouse right there. So we use the greenhouse during the winter to start all the plants that will go to the grow house.
Gotcha.
So we take them from seed, put them in the greenhouse, and then take them and plant them down below there.
And the grill area is nice.
Yeah, we don't use it. We sit outside a lot, but we don't grow as much as I'd like to. That's
Gotcha.
a fig tree right there. Kind of crazy to see in Arizona.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
All right. So, and then we got the solar panels.
Yeah, so the math on the solar panels, and I know we talked about this a little bit, and doesn't make sense. What's the return of it? How long does it take to get a total ROI? It's not worth it. I have to stay in there 5 years. All the things I've heard. So the math on the solar panels and the well put me at about $80,000. Solar panels, they have a 30% federal credit. I did a battery backup, which I probably wouldn't do again. I just do solar panels.
Gotcha.
Anyway, all said and done, I have a $10,000 credit, so my net cost is $70,000. I save about $1,200 a month.
Just in your
between
water and
Yep.
electricity.
and electricity.
Wow.
So you figure that's over 20% return, which is better than the S&P 500.
Mm-hmm.
And that money I'm saving is literally passive income. It's a fixed cost. It's literally passive income,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't pay taxes on it. So you factor that in. Non-taxable passive income.
That's better than just passive income.
That's right.
Better than non-taxable income.
That's right.
It's literally non-taxable income that you're not even thinking about. It's going.
Reduced expenses in America. The less income you have to make or use or utilize, the lower tax bracket you are. Essentially, you're wealthier by having lower fixed costs.
And do they have these up in, what is it, a couple weeks?
Oh gosh, it's you have to work with SRP or APS wherever you are in Arizona. It's
Got
a
it.
6-8 month process. It's miserable.
It's a process. Okay.
Yeah, like anything else with the
Got it.
city government or agencies, it's a long
lot of red
process.
tape. Yeah.
Yep,
They
long
have to sign
process.
off on it, I assume, and all that type of
Gotta
stuff.
involve lots of people. Make it
Okay.
really inefficient.
Well, of course. That's what government does best.
All right, so today we toured Fish Ranch, and we got to see some of those residential energy home improvements, which obviously can affect your taxes, and just really get an in-depth view of what Nate's house looks like. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and watch our previous videos. Finance X Media out.